Hi there, this is my review and installation of the Illume kit of 3 under cabinet lighting for your kitchen. These are LED puck lights that plug into a nearby electrical outlet, and I'm going to show you what's in the box here and then we'll go through the installation. So just opening the box here, of course, and what you'll find is the 3 pucks themselves. They're quite thin, so they don't take up a lot of space, and then you've got all the other hardware with them. You've got the lights with the cables attached to them. You've got the transformer that plugs into a nearby electrical outlet. Then you've got a little Wi-Fi controller that allows you to either turn the lights on and off, change the color remotely. There's a remote there. Or you can actually do it through a Wi-Fi app that's available through the manufacturer. Then you've got screws to install them, and then you've got these cable management ties to tuck away all those wires. A little bit of information about the app, where to find it. It's a free app that controls a number of smart devices for this company. And then finally, of course, you've got the installation instructions, and they're very straightforward. Everything's really linear, so it's pretty easy to do. And so here's me just showing you how to do it. You're basically, of course, just plugging, each thing into each other in succession. The transformer into the Wi-Fi controller, and then these little pins that you can then go ahead and plug them into each light in a kind of daisy chain way. This kit comes with 3, but you can do more than that. You could, depending upon your needs, you could do many. Also, the way to install them is quite simple. There's this plastic housing with 2 holes, as you can see, and you can remove that housing, use that as a guide, and then simply drill 2 pilot holes under your cabinets, and then use the included screws to screw in, as you can see me doing here, the housing, and then you can plug those lights back in. So the instructions actually say remove the light altogether, but I found it easily done just to sort of pull the light back a bit and then make pilot holes, and then just simply drill them into my cabinet. The screws go in well. They're not very long. They're not going to go up the other side of your cabinet. And you just put 2 screws in. You have to kind of watch a little bit. The cables are kind of thick. So they slide through these little slots in the housing, and so as you're going, you got to make sure that those cables don't get twisted or anything like that. They need to lie flat. So you can see here that you've got to kind of pull those cables through those little grooves in the housing, and then you've got to tighten up the screws as you go there. It's a little bit fiddly, but it's really not that hard. As long as you don't have those cables twisted, it'll recess. It'll surface mount really well, and then you can pull those cables right back. And then there's 4 clips on the lights themselves that clip right into the housing, so it'll stay there pretty firm. Here's everything mounted. You can see that all the cables are there, and you can also see there's quite a lot of wires to deal with. The cable management ties come in handy. And now I'm going to give it a little bit of a test run. So this is the remote. You can see it's all kinds of colors are available on the remote. As I said, it's also possible to turn the lights on and off via the app that you can download for your phone. But I'm just showing you here right now with the remote, all kinds of colors and dimmability. So that's kind of fun. I'm not sure how practical it is in some ways. It's fun to make your kitchen purple for a while, or pink or red. I suspect most people end up just using white and perhaps use the dimmer. But overall, easy to use, and really recommend it.